Hi. Okay, so let's talk tips and tricks. Yes. Now, I know when you say or you hear contouring, I know. It's like, what do you do? How do you do it? Where do you start? You know, where, what, how, when? I get it. So, rest assured, I got you. First and foremost, you have got to start with a fresh palette. Now, when I say a fresh palette, the only thing that I have on my face right now is obviously our primer. Primer. I let that set in for 5 minutes, and then I added my... I need to get more organized here. Here we go. I added my liquid foundation. You cannot contour over a powder. So like if you want to put your touch powder or your press powder on, it's not going to work. Let's say you wanted to put your loose powder on, it's not going to work. You have got to just put it on foundation itself. So what we're going to do is start off with a really good contouring palette. Younique has a really good one. I have yet to find one with colors that blend the way that these do. So also it gives you a little cheat sheet, you know. Now I want you to know this cheat sheet is generic. Your face may not look like her face. Mine doesn't. I have an oval face, oval/round kind of deal. So the basic thing that you want to know while contouring, whatever you highlight, you want it to accentuate and bring out. Whatever you want to go in, you want to bronze. So what we're going to do is we are going to start with, as you see, I use this all the time, our bronzer. Also, this nifty highlighting contouring brush that Younique has is amazing. This has changed the game for me completely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, and you want to start at the top of your ear and go down. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up here. I'm going to go down with it. Oh, I didn't do enough. There we go. And you want to go down with it. Now, I'm going to do that on the other side as well. You want to go down. You want to stop about right there where your eye meets. So, there we go. Now also, sorry, kind of went off track with that. Your forehead. If you have a big forehead or if you have a little forehead. If you have a big forehead and you want to kind of hide it a little, you want to contour all the way around. However, I don't want to look like my forehead's that big. So, you still want to give it that sun-kissed glow, but you don't want to go all the way with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our powder or our bronzer and we're going to push this back. And make sure you're not getting it in your hairline. Those of you that are blonde, it happens. So, you want to push that back. I mean, do you see the difference? How it's kind of bringing everything in, kind of taking away from it. So I'm gonna, and you want to make an E essentially, but you also want to add into that E. So with this, what I'm gonna do, I'm actually to make my forehead a little bit bigger, not so much bigger, but kind of accentuated a little. I'm gonna go in right here, and I'm gonna highlight right there. So let's see. Alright, like I said, I'm not finished. I've got to blend everything in. Then I'm going to go to the corners right here and blend back. You want to make sure that you're blending back. Alright, and you want to leave this open because like I said, you can see a huge difference. I want to highlight this area, so I'm not wanting to push all that back. You know, I want it to kind of come up. Now, nose. You want to go on the sides of your nose. Y'all just saw my nose. You just saw it. I got a big one. It's okay. And then I'm going to go on the side here. Alright, you see this? Do you see what I just did? And like I said, I'm not finished blending either. And you also want to take it on the tip. Right there on the tip. Alright. Now, see this? See that? You see that? I'm going to hide that. I'm going to hide that. Are you ready? Like I said, I'm not finished. I am not finished. What we're going to do is we are actually going to take this contour right behind our ear and follow it to about right here. So, we're going to go right here with it, and we're going to go down. Let's just get it applied. So this right here gives you a structure. Like it defines it, it gives you a definition. So we're going to go down with it. See how it's defining it already? Alright. Now, if you want to have a pouty lip, are you ready? We're going to put a little bit right there. Ooh, look at that. Look. Do you see what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about. Alright, so what we're also going to do is we're going to bring some down right here to kind of bring our neck in. Alright. Now also, if this right here is something that you want to kind of get rid of and you got a little bit of excess, see, like I have it too. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go right here where this stops, and I'm going to go down. Yep, you see it. I'm going to go down with it. Alright. Let's go down right here. I'm also going to go right here. Like I said, this is to my face structure. I'm about to show you why I'm doing it. Alright. You see what I just did there? Now, what I'm going to do, and don't worry, I'm not just going to leave it like this. Don't worry. I'm going to go in with this powder. I'm about to break this stuff. Okay, I'm going to go in with this powder, and this is going to kind of be my highlighter, essentially. And I'm going to go right here. I'm also going to go on top of my eyebrow, as well as on top of this eyebrow. I'm going to go on my nose, my nosy nose, and under my chin. There we go. Alright, and now I'm going to go right here in the middle, right here in the middle. I'm going to make this as light as possible under the part. And then I'm going to take it a little up right here. Alright? Because we also got to add blush. So don't forget about your blush. Alright. In fact, we can just darken this up just a little bit more. I've already blended it out, which it'll be okay. Alright. So, I look like a hot mess right now, don't I? I know I do. Are you ready? You want to get your powder puff or whatever blending brush that you're using, which is fun. See? Let's add a little bit of blush. We're not finished. I'm going to highlight, wrong one. We're going to take our luminizer. right here, and you're going to warm this with your hand, your finger. And you always want to use your ring finger because it doesn't apply as much pressure. So you're actually putting product on your skin opposed to rubbing it. But I'm going to go right here. Also, in your Cupid's bow, you want to do it right here. What do you think? Highlighting at its finest. See what I did? Do you see what I did? Yes, you can do it too. It's easy. You just gotta have the right stuff to do it with, girl. You got this. Okay, so I'm done for the day. Contouring at its finest. Any questions? Just let me know. Bye. There we go. Oh, I thought it was off. Sorry. Bye for real, for real. Alright guys, for real. And if you wanted to take this a little step further, you know what, we're going to take it a step further. I'm going to take my, whatchamacallit, in Scarlet, my concealer. And I'm going to dab under my eyes, up here. You always want to take that into a triangular motion, as well as up here. All right, bye.